Ah, the dreaded irrigation timer. Have you ever figured out how to run yours, or do you just kind of look the other way and hope your sprinkler or your landscaper will take care of everything? Well, it's about time you figure out how to do this on your own. I just happen to be in luck. This particular timer, it was from Rainbird, and somebody had written over here 1 through 6. Front sod is number 1, 2 is front sod, 3 is back sod, 4 is back sod, 5 is front drip, meaning the drip irrigation, and number 6 is back drip irrigation. Now, if you don't have anything like that somebody figured out before, maybe there's a cover here that you can pull open and you might see something like that. Okay, if not, you can go to each one of your irrigation pipes and you can kind of figure out, what's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and figure that out. Okay, that's the first thing you got to do. Now let's get a little bit closer and see what we're going to do with this. Now, each electrical irrigation timer is going to be slightly different, okay? But they all run about the same. Obviously, there's an on, I say on, there is no on. This is auto and off. Here's on, off, A, B, maintenance, manual start, advance. There's all kinds of stuff in here. And over here, MO is Monday, and it's 6:42 p.m. So there's different ways to start that, okay? And on this particular one, we've got it set for 3 days a week because we're in a mode now where we're trying to conserve water, so we don't want it on every day. So this will tell you, see, it's in auto and it's Monday, but on Monday I could turn it over to here and it says off. So on Monday the system's off. If I wanted it on, I would press the on. Tuesday is on, Wednesday is off. So I'm looking up here, turn it to Thursday, it's on. Friday, it's off. Saturday, it's off. And Sunday, it's on. And then the next is the 6 stations. We just happen to have 6 stations. If you only have 5 stations, that's fine too. Then you'd only have 1 through 5. Or number 6 would be off or something. Okay, see, station 1, which is the front sod, we've got it set for 6 minutes. Station 2, we've got set for 6 minutes. And here, over here, it says 2. Okay, 3 is set for 6 minutes, and that's the back sod. 4 is set for 6 minutes, and that's the back sod. 5 is the front drip irrigation, and we've got that set for 12. Now, if you wanted that set for more, you would turn this up. Let's see. See, now I've got it to 13 minutes, 14, 15, 16. The arrow up or the arrow down. I'm going to change that back down to 12. Okay, I've got it at 12. Number 6, we've got 12. Okay, then you got program start times. That's if you want it started more than once per day, but we only got it set for 1 day. Okay, and we've got it set for 5 a.m. Now see, you can turn that. Here's 5:15, 5:30, 5:45, 6. Just turn that back down. And we've got it at 5 a.m. So at 5 a.m. it's going to start cycle 1, then cycle 2, then cycle 3. Okay. Program start times number 2. Ooh, is 11:15. What's that all about? I might have to read the directions. Okay. Because I think I want that on 0. Because I only want, okay, let's see. That's station A. And see, there's A and B. And see, that's A2. And so I think I want that to off. There. Okay, if it's showing nothing, now it's off. And I think actually we've been getting too much water. So that was showing twice in one day, program start time. So phase 2 is 0 and 3 is 0. And I just want it to go on once at 5 a.m. on the days that I had shown over there. Okay, now here is the current time. What day it is, MO is Monday, hour is 6, and there's a little PM there, and 45, 6:45 p.m. Okay, water budget, I'm not sure what that's for. And then you've got it off and you've got it on. Well, here's something like if you know it's just rained or something, and you want to save, or you know it's getting ready to rain, and you have it in the auto position right now. Well, you can come into your garage or wherever this timer is. It might not be in your garage, it might be out by the side of your house or wherever. Look around and you'll find it if you have an electric timer. Okay, look at your water irrigation valves. If you see all the little wires on it, you know it's somewhere. Okay, so I could come in here in the garage. I'm saying, okay, tonight it's going to rain, so I don't want the sprinklers to go on even on Tuesday. See, I've got them off on Monday. Tuesday are on. And if it rained today, I would know I really didn't need the sprinklers going on Tuesday. So I mean, I don't really have to mess with this. All I have to do is just say, okay, I want to have this system off. So I would just turn it to off. It's still going to keep the same time and it's still going to keep running. Okay, everything's going to be the same. I just manually have overridden the entire system to off right now, meaning that the sprinklers are not going to go on at Tuesday at 5 a.m., Thursday at 5 a.m., Sunday at 5 a.m. Do you see what I mean? And then let's say it rained Monday night and Tuesday night or Tuesday early morning, 5 a.m. was supposed to go on. Well, I know I'm still going to just leave it off because I don't need it to go on Tuesday morning. I'm wasting all that water. Okay? So I can just leave it off, and if I know after Tuesday it's going to go on a Thursday and I know it's not going to rain again after Tuesday, let's say, then I'm going to come back here in the garage and I'm going to turn it back to auto. Now it's going to turn the system all back on again. And that's what I would do. Granted, you're going to have to remember to do that, because if you don't and you have it off for a week and you wonder why your grass is getting kind of tired looking and it's starting to die or whatever, oh shoot, I forgot to turn on the entire system. Okay, so there's pros and cons with that, but I hate seeing, my pet peeve is having the sprinklers go on when it's raining outside, or the very next morning the sprinklers are going to go on and the grass is already saturated. So there's a few tips for you, and usually it's going to come with a little manual. This one has an installation, programming, and operation manual. You can flip through that. But you know what? A lot of times you might not see that. And you lift open the lid. This one doesn't have a lid, but sometimes you open up the lid and there might be directions on the inside of that. And but if there are no directions, you know, just kind of play around with certain things. Now see, remember I said there was an A and a B? Well, if you have more than 6 stations, let's say, you can put the next stations on B, and you can note those. Or let's say you've got, well, yeah, that's how you're going to have to do that if you had more than 6 stations. So there's a few things for you to consider, and hopefully that gives you a little bit more information on being able to set your timers yourself and not be afraid of this. You know, you can't really mess up. Just make sure this is plugged in. This one here is in fact plugged in. Ooh, okay. And you want to make sure this doesn't ever trip or something. You can always unplug that or make sure that the power is going on to it. and all that. And then you can get up there and start playing around with this. And you know, it's going to take you a little bit of time to get it all figured out and running back and forth to your sprinkler stations and all that. But once you got it figured out, you can write down your information on what number is what for your gate valves and all that, and play around with this. And you know what? You'll get good at it knowing that you can do it yourself. You don't have to pay your landscaper guy to come in here and set it. You know, this one's in the garage. Every time we wanted to reset it, we got to wait until the landscaper's here and be out here and make sure we're home so we can tell the landscaper guy, hey, we're not getting enough water over here. Hey, can you check this? Can you check that? Hey, can you reset this because we're on daylight savings time now? No, you can start doing all that stuff yourself. Take control and do it yourself. Oh. All right, I got it set. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.